I'm Nephi and I'm from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. When I started dating boys, and it was all secret, and I wasn't telling most of my friends, actually hiding my actions made me sick to my stomach. I went to my doctor's nurse practitioner and told her that I was sick all the time. My stomach hurt, and she gave me some like antacids and sent me home. And I was back a month later saying it's worse, and I'm throwing up all the time. And she said, "There's something you're not telling me." So I ended up coming out to her first. She said that this is, a difficult time in someone's life, and that it might help me to get some support. And I made an appointment at the Middle Tennessee State University Counseling Center and was sent in to see this male therapist. And when I told him that I was gay and I was thinking about coming out of the closet, he listened thoughtfully and said that he was glad that I had come, and then told me that I would need years of therapy. And as I didn't really understand what he was saying at first, but as we spoke, I asked him if he thought that I needed the therapy as support to make this difficult move in coming out of the closet, or if he thought that I needed therapy because I was gay. And he made it clear that he thought that gay people came from violent backgrounds and that were likely to be violent and abusive people, and that they needed lots of therapy. I was very angry, and I started yelling at him, and I told him that there was nothing wrong with gay people and that they weren't sick, and they weren't gay because they came out of abusive families or situations, and they weren't abusers. And I grabbed my coat and I ran out of the office, and over the course of the next couple of weeks, I started to summon up the courage to tell my friends and my family. And I think having had that experience of standing up for myself and saying aloud the words that there's nothing wrong with gay people and there's nothing sick about them, helped me realize that was true for myself. And having stood up to someone that was capable of saying such mean and hurtful and hateful things when you put yourself in a vulnerable position, I think proved to me that I had the strength to do that. So after I came out to my mother, I told her what had happened when she asked if I had told anybody else. And I was telling it to her kind of as a story. But she's a professor at the university, and she was furious. The idea that somebody had told me that there was something wrong with me or sick about me was more than her Italian temper could take. So she took it upon herself to go to the head of the student counseling center and complain. And I received a call from that woman who was very apologetic and couldn't assure me that it would never happen again, which is really what I wanted to hear, but did offer to see me and talk to me about it and make sure that I was okay. I know that there are kids that are, at universities in Murfreesboro and all over the United States, and state schools and small towns and big universities, and they're probably going through the same thing, and they're probably still backwards, mean, bitter counselors out there that are telling them terrible things about how they're sick and that there's something broken about them. And maybe telling this story will help one of them have the courage to stand up to him, let them know that, you know, when confronted with any situation like that, standing up for yourself will give you strength moving forward.